And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. And I am doing the exact same. I'm a little tired. But I am doing the exact same right now. I am going to Atlanta this weekend. I'm going to have me a good ass time, honey. Most definitely. Y'all already know that. But yes, we're going to have us a good time while I'm in Atlanta. But baby, we are here to stand on business for today because everybody done talked about it. Jamie done talked about it. T done talked about it. Everybody done talked about it today just about. And I ain't had no chance to because my ass was at work. Okay. So that's why I ain't had no chance to really discuss it. So I decided that while I was at work, I was so mad because I was watching everybody else's shit. And I'm just like, you know what? At this point, by the time I get ready to talk about it, ain't nobody gonna want to talk about it by the time I get ready to talk about it. But fuck it. You know what I mean? That's just all I had to say about it. I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna do the best. I'm gonna do it the best way that I know how. And if the people watch it, they watch it. And if they don't, they don't. Now, before we get into what we're here to discuss, y'all, because everybody's live right now, because Diddy got detained. So it look like I'm gonna have to go live again, child. But anyways, with that being said, we're about to go ahead and get into what we're here to talk about. But before we do, let me let you guys know that tonight is the Whether You Like It or Not panel, which we will be over on giving you we're gonna be over on Really B's channel tonight. Okay, that's what we'll be. We'll be over on Really B's channel tonight. I think the link is already out there already. I just haven't saved it to the playlist yet, but I will definitely do so after this is over. Okay. Not to mention, honey, the Chasing panel returns this Thursday. Okay, right after Chasing Dallas airs. Be sure to tune in to see Jamar, Carl, Scotty, Tramiel, T, and Jeremy all come together to discuss this up and coming episode. All right. So with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got for what we have coming up in the future. So let's just go ahead and get into the mess. We're already at like 63 people in the building so far. All right. Now let's see. It's so much going on today. SWV and Escape is coming back, honey. Not only that, Diddy and being detained. It's so much shit going on today. And I guess as a blogger, that is a great thing for me because I ain't had nothing to talk about over the last couple of weeks, and it's been very dry. But I got to start where I got to start at, and I'm going to start with Candice and Robyn. Okay, that's why I got to start at. Now, let me put this back up here. Now we know that it's been reported. It got reported this morning that Candice Dillard was leaving the show. She quit the show, and we heard that Robyn was fired. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start this thing off with the People magazine article that came out this morning where Candice announced her own exit. So at this particular point, it looks like Candice's, exit was on her own accord. It had nothing to do with the show not wanting her no more. It was because she wanted to leave the damn show. That's what we're hearing right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this thing, y'all. So where we at? So now we get into it. So Candice Dillard Bassett, let me take this off here. Let me know if y'all can see it good. So Candice Dillard Bassett exits the Real Housewives of Potomac after 6 seasons, and the whole title of it is "I am filled with gratitude, honey." So you know that's the exclusive. I'm filled with gratitude, right? So let's get into it. So Candice Dillard Bassett is saying goodbye to the Real Housewives of Potomac. The singer who joined the series in season 3 tells people exclusively that she won't be returning to the reality series for its up and coming 9th season. Okay. Now Candice responded with, "As I embark on a new chapter after 6 remarkable years on the Real Housewives of Potomac, I am filled with gratitude for enriching friendships, personal growth, and moments of introspection that have defined this journey." Dillard Bassett, who is aged 37, says, "With the whirlwind of new opportunities and responsibilities on my plate, I have decided to take a break from RHOP." She goes on to tease that her exit might only be temporary, noting that this is not a farewell, but a see you later. The Dryback songstress ends her note with a message of thanks to her fans. "Your unwavering support has been my guiding light. and I look forward to the exciting adventures that lie ahead, and more importantly, sharing them all with you, she says. Dillard's departure comes after a fractured season of The Real Housewives of Potomac that saw her at odds with OG cast members and former friends Giselle Bryant and Robyn Dixon. It remains unclear whether any were able to mend fences at the reunion. The trailer, which People premiered on Friday, shows Dillard Bassett doubling down on her feelings towards the two, calling Dixon a loser and standing by the insults that she had thrown towards Bryant throughout the year. Executive producer and reunion host Andy Cohen had said that reconciliation was something that he was hoping for. The flaw this season is that there are women who aren't able to find any common ground with some of the other women. So there are all these pockets of women that just won't even acknowledge each other, which is not a recipe for, good TV. On the hallmarks of Housewives is finding a way to move forward. And so that was kind of the directive of the Potomac reunion. Bravo famously doesn't comment on casting, but a source close to production confirmed to People that Dillard Bassett made the choice to leave the franchise on her own. Okay? Now, since she debuted on RHOP in 2018, Dillard Bassett has given the series some of its funniest one-liners with her quick wit, ruthless reads, earning her a spot on Cohen's list of shade assassins. But that mouth often got her in trouble with some of her co-stars, leading to dramatic clashes that sometimes left viewers polarized. Okay, she is one of the few housewives in the history of the franchise to get married on the show. Her 2018 wedding to her now husband Chris Bassett was featured in season 4. Real Housewives of Potomac, Dillard Bassett. Before Real Housewives of Potomac, Dillard Bassett made a name for herself in the pageant world, winning Miss United States in 2013. A graduate of Howard University, she served a tenure in the White House Offices of Public Engagement and Intergovernmental Affairs under President Barack Obama, and as a staffer for President Obama's 2012 re-election campaign. Okay. So we ain't gonna get into all the rest of this stuff, but what we will get into is that this is a full circle for me. Thank you for being there from the very beginning. She told the crowd when she was accepting her honor for the Song of the Year. And to my man, who this song was written about. No matter what miserable sad souls may try to infiltrate our marriage, I will always drive back home to you. Thank you. Okay? So that was pretty much the gist of this article that we got here that talks about Candice Dillard, leaving the show. Now I'm going to start this thing off by saying this. Before we even start, we would never put the colorism to bed because it's still there. It's never going to go. You know what? Since you said that, let's start. I already know about Diddy and this whole thing. Like this live ain't got nothing to do with him. No disrespect. I already know. I'm going to talk about it later. I already discussed this a little bit already at the very beginning. We know this already. Sorry, but we already know. So since you said that, let me start off by saying that the colorism is never going to bed. Y'all can sit up here. The problem with this comment is that the problem with this comment and comments just like it is that y'all don't want to acknowledge the fact that there is colorism in this show. There's colorism amongst these fucking fans. We can sit up here and pretend like it's not, but it definitely is. Okay. Whenever Candice said that there was colorism within this cast, there was colorism within the fandom, it was very fucking true. Okay. So just because she's gone, that doesn't stop the issue of colorism that is on the fuck going. It doesn't stop anything just because she's gone. It doesn't stop. So we can sit up here and constantly pretend that it's not there, but it is. It ain't going nowhere. So we can quit. Now, when it comes down to Candice leaving this show, she's doing the best thing for her. And she's doing the right thing for her. Honestly, she's doing the right thing for her. As I said on my live review last night, no matter what she does, no matter what comes out of it, Candice will always be at fault. She will always be at fault no matter what she does. She don't even have to be she doesn't even have to be oh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh my god. When it all boils down to it, she could be right and she'll still be wrong to everybody else. She'll still be wrong. Like even last night when we were sitting up here watching this episode last night, right? We were sitting up here watching this episode last night, and the people were still trying to blame Candice for this whole situation. So to me, it's like no matter what she did, she was going to be wrong no matter what happened. No matter what she did, because her mouth is smart, you know what I mean? People are going to feel like she deserved to get her ass kicked. But at the end of the day, does Karen deserve to get her ass beat? Her mouth smart too. Some of that shit she done said to Giselle, although it was warranted, it could have got her ass kicked too. So does she need to get her ass whooped too? For all of that? You know what I mean? Does she need to get her ass beat too? I'm just saying. Y'all want to blame Candice for every little thing that happens on this fucking show. And I'm not one of the ones that think that Candice goes without should go without being, taking accountability for anything, because that'll be a lie. There are some things out there that Candice does need to take accountability for. Absolutely. She ain't nobody's victim. But it's crazy for the last 2 seasons. It's okay for certain people to do stuff, but it ain't okay for Candice to do the same exact thing. Now, y'all talk about how Candice deserves shit or how Wendy deserves shit. But what about Giselle and Robyn? What the fuck do they deserve? Can y'all please tell me that? What the fuck do they deserve? Because they deserve a whole lot of shit that they haven't gotten yet. Like that ass whooping that Candice received. Giselle should have received it, and so should have Robyn. Both of them should have been getting their ass kicked. Both of them should have got their ass kicked. And that's on period. That's how I feel. What about that? What about that? I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of this shit that has happened, Giselle and Robyn was a part of it, and they got they were the baselines for it. They got it popping. They started it. So I mean, it is what it is. That's how I feel. Now, like I said, Candice does her share of shit. She do. She ain't perfect at all. It's a lot of shit that I've called Candice ass out about. But we're not gonna sit up here and act like Candice is the only one that needs to be held accountable for anything. If anything, all these motherfuckers need to. Now, when it came down to the ending of this show, like with this show coming to a close and the reunion coming up, I was already saying that I don't know how these girls gonna move forward with this show. I don't know how this show gonna continue to move forward. I don't know what they're gonna do, because these girls obviously don't like each other and they are not going to move forward. It's too much that has happened amongst this group. So how are they gonna be able to do this? You know what I mean? Like that was my whole point. How are they gonna be able to go along with this show? Somebody got to go. We can't keep the same cast. Somebody got to get the fuck. Okay? Somebody got to get the fuck on. It wouldn't make sense for everybody to stay. You know what I'm saying? For real. It wouldn't. And that's all I kept saying from the very beginning. I said, somebody got to go. Somebody has to go in order for us to move forward. You can't keep everybody. Somebody got to go. Now, I didn't expect for Candice to be the one to go. But like I said, with her getting into her movies, her acting, her music, and she really wants to be taken seriously as an artist or taken seriously as an actress, it's a good move for her to just leave on a high note. Look at how Kandi left. Kandi left on a high note. Kandi left with her marriage intact. Kandi left with a lot of opportunities coming her way. She left on a good note. So Candice did a great job by leaving on a high note in her career. She's about to go to another place. This show was a great springboard for that, and she gotta go. You know what I mean? So let's just leave. And on top of that, they're already gonna make her the scapegoat no matter what anyway. So why not? Why not leave for your own sanity? I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so Candiace made the decision on her own to go ahead and leave. And again, it was for her best interest. They attack her all the time, and now on top of that, the fans attack her as well for anything. They blame her for everything, and she winds up being everybody's storyline. So yeah, um, I did say last night that I wanted to interview Candiace. As a matter of fact, I wanted to interview Candiace last year. After the reunion, I wanted to. I just don't know how to reach her because DMs are not good to reach nobody. Ask Sweet Tea. Okay, like girl, when I reached out to Sweet Tea through the DMs about doing the interview, she never saw that DM. It took somebody else to go directly to her so she can get to the DM. Okay. I need an email. I need something. I need somebody to get me to Candiace and Wendy. I need that, especially now that Candiace is no longer on the show. I really, really, really got to get to Candiace because I got some things that I want to discuss with her, especially now that she's gone. And I feel like at this point, she could freely talk about certain things that's went on this show. So yeah, does she have booking information? Um, that's the thing. I didn't see any booking information for her. I didn't see any booking information for her nowhere. That's the thing. You're right, Prophet. I should ask Andario, as a matter of fact. I didn't even think about that. I ask him in person because I'm gonna be in Atlanta this weekend. So I'm gonna ask him in person and see what's up with that. But yeah, I do want to have a conversation with Candice. I do want to talk to her and stuff like that and see what we could get into with this whole situation. Because I need that interview and I need to hear from her because these girls have really taken her through the ringer for a while now. They have. They have. They've taken her through the motherfucking ringer. And at the end of the day, it's crazy. Let me see. Yesterday, I felt the moment you had to take a moment because of the nonsense of blaming Candice. Exactly. Like they blame that girl for everything. It is just crazy to me. And nobody else has to take accountability for shit. Nobody else has to. It'd be so crazy to me. Let me see. Let me read some of these comments. Not surprised, girl. I'm surprised. Not surprised, girl. Didn't leave after they tried to ruin Chris's reputation last year? Exactly. Let me see. Candice has a PR person in her bio. Maybe DM that person. Okay. If Kiana is full time and then Robyn, Ashley, and Nneka are gone, Giselle has to stand on her own. She won't last one season without her minions. Absolutely. Oh shit. Let me see. I think Candice knows that not only the Tree Devils have it out for her, but also production. So I don't blame her for leaving. I don't blame her for leaving either. Like both fights is getting weird. Who are they gonna blame now? That's what I'm saying. So happy that Candice said bye so we can now officially be done with RHOP. I wanted her gone last season when they didn't fire them heifers who wrongfully accused her husband. Now we can be done with RHOP. Let me see. I would love to see Giselle on her own. That baby ain't gonna be able to make it, honey. She not. I can tell you that. Ashley needs to go. She definitely does. Now I've been saying that because she ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing going on right now. Let me see. Can we move on from Ashley? She's boring. Giselle thinks she's still in sorority house. That's exactly what she thinks. Scotty, do you think Candice has caused any problems overall on the show? I do think she has. In the past, I said that. Like, I'm not sitting up here. Let me tell y'all got to stop. I don't know if you were asking me that because you think that I'm not holding Candice accountable for anything. But for the last 2 seasons, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. They blame Candice for every damn thing. In the past, yeah, Candice has started some shit. Let's be honest, I didn't even like Candice at the beginning. Well, I did like her when she first came on, but around season 4 and 5, I ain't really care for her like that. But like around season 7 and 8, they were fucking with her. I saw that with my own 2 eyes. They were giving her a hard damn time for no damn reason. So we're not gonna act like they're not the ones that's really creating the issues and really trying to start shit. Let's not. So yeah, Candice did, have her moments, but no, absolutely not. They need to make sure that Robbie is not replaced with another. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and move on to that. Miss Hampton University would be just fine without Robyn. I take it you are a green-eyed bandit. That's what I take out of that. I was asking because I wanted to hear your specific take compared to those blaming her for everything. And like I said, okay, so now I understand you. In the past, I do think that Candice has started some shit. I agree with that. Whoever feels like she has, I do not take that away from nobody. I agree with that. She hasn't, she's not a victim at all. But is she always wrong for everything? No. Is she always the one that should be having the finger pointed at them? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh my God. Wait. What Eric full of BS was fired? That's what they were saying now. I don't know. So is Giselle going to be the supportive friend to Karen through her DUI? That's the only role that I could see her playing. Candice has not done anything to these ladies. Let's keep it 100. Let's stop playing around in these comments because they never liked that lady because she was born into money, period. And this, Candice is a victim. They all do the same thing she does. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Robyn. And after we talk about Robyn for a little bit, we're going to talk about this show as a whole. And then we're going to leave because, we do got to talk about, we got to go to the Whether You Like It or Not panel tonight. But let's get into it. Let me share this. Let me get rid of the Candice thing. So let's talk about this. Now, this is the exclusive from the Jasmine brand, honey. Now, y'all know that the Jasmine brand has been off a little bit with these stories because she did post an exclusive like last week, honey, telling us that the SWV and Escape show was coming back, and it turned out that it wasn't true, but it just might be true considering what we just seen today on Candice's page. But that's another story. But apparently she's exclusively reporting that Robyn Dixon is not coming back to the Housewives of Potomac. Now, that was the best news I've heard all damn day. Okay. Now, the Jasmine brand exclusively reports that Robyn Dixon will allegedly not be returning for the upcoming season. Network sources tell us that production is shaking up the cast and trying to revive the series. Full story on thejasminebrand.com. So let's go over here to the website. So it says, um, let's get this off here. Robyn Dixon allegedly not returning to the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay. So let's get into the story, y'all. Oh, wrong one. So the Jasmine brand exclusively reports that Robyn Dixon is allegedly leaving the Real Housewives of Potomac. The reality star who joined the Bravo series in its debut season in 2016 may still make appearances on the show in the future, we have learned. She may return for future seasons. The news comes after Candice Dillard has announced her exits after 6 seasons, okay? Robyn Dixon has been a staple. For who? Has been a staple on the show since its inception, okay? Over the years, fans saw her and her then ex-husband, Juan Dixon, rekindle their romance and navigate tough losses and financial downfalls. The two share sons, Carter and Corey, remarried in August of 2022. However, their relationship has served as a storyline for the current 8th season as the pair presented a united front to fight off allegations that Juan Dixon cheated. Throughout Robyn's time on the show, fans saw her tap into her entrepreneur side. She launched a successful hat line, Embellish. She co-founded the skincare line, Glow RX. In the current season, she worked on opening up her own franchise for Glow 30, a subscription-based skincare studio in Maryland. Okay, so we don't know how true this Robyn Dixon stuff is, but I'm gonna tell you how much I hope that is true. I want to be able to look at this show and be like, I am so glad that Robyn Dixon is not here. I want to be able to say that. I want to be able to say that. I'm just saying. For real. I'm just being for real though. I want to be able to say that. Because this woman don't give nothing. And she hasn't given nothing. For real. Like, no. She gotta go. She got to go. She should have been gone a long damn time ago. For real. Now, the sucky part about this whole situation with Robyn, the dumbass girl had the potential to have the biggest storyline of her life. Can we talk about that? The dumbass girl had the potential of having the biggest story of her whole life, her entire time of being on this show. She had that. She had that coming. Because at the end of it all, she was sitting her dumb ass up here, allowing Juan to cheat and doing all kinds of stuff and want to act like she didn't know what was going on or what she didn't see and act like everybody just, want to be all up in her damn business. And then she didn't even want to talk about the shit on the show. She pretty much took that shit to the paywall. Yes, she did. She took it to the paywall. And a lot of us was watching this show and we were all feeling like, okay, so this girl finna be, she finna have a number one spot. Like, she gonna get the first seat. Like, she finna do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we was thinking. Like, we was thinking that she was really finna get out here and do this damn thing. But she didn't do nothing. She didn't do shit. First of all, Juan looked broke down and tired. Okay, that's number one. Juan ain't even cute like that. I ain't never seen it for Juan like that. I never seen what everybody else saw in him. Honestly, I'm just being real. I ain't trying to hate. I ain't never seen it. I'm just being real. I ain't never seen it at all. Okay. There was some people that were rooting for her. There was some people that were rooting for her, I guess, like Alex Salter, and I'm only saying his name because I'm cool with him. But, he was rocking with her and taking up for her and seeing it for her and, you know, thinking that she was that bitch, which I never could understand why he thought that she was that bitch. You know, he was rooting for her. But, you know, the mass majority of us wasn't rooting for her at all, you know. And you know, what's the name of that damn stupid ass Twitter page? The Queens of Bravo, I think that's the name of it. You know what I mean? Like Queens of Bravo, you know, they were saying that Robyn was the Queen of Potomac, and I don't understand how the hell they could say that they was the Queen of Potomac. I mean, she was the Queen of Potomac. How the fuck was she ever there? That's what I want to know. Robyn is lame. Robyn is whack. He whack as hell. She whack as, I'm sorry, she's whack as hell. I ain't mean to call her he. She whack as hell. She's never been exciting to me. And I don't know. I love Candy, and people thought that her ass was boring for a long time, and they got their wish when her ass got up and left the show. So I mean, maybe Candy is what Robyn is to Potomac, just got more money and more business about herself. Maybe I don't. I mean, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Let me give me something to drink. Give me 1 second, y'all. Get up and get me something to drink. I forgot to even get my Coke before I came on here. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Do y'all like my new picture that I made? You know. Hey, I'm back. But yeah. Oh shit. But yeah. Robyn is lame. Her storyline has been about one the whole time. Robyn does not have no good storylines. Robyn does not have no iconic lines. Like there's nothing that, you know, Robyn has ever said that made us want to repeat it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about Miss Candy Burrs, but she's giving us some lines that we use sometimes. Like I drag you in this bitch. I say it all the time when I'm mad. We see each other. You know, she said that. Who said that? Who said that? You just made that up. Like we say a lot of things that Candy says. But Robyn, you ain't got nothing. All we know you is to be Giselle's Robyn to her Batman. I think somebody said not true. Robyn has one line. The only line that Robyn probably got is, I am so glad that Juan Dixon is not here. That's the one line she got. And guess what? It was about Juan. Like every damn thing else she do, it's all about Juan. I want to know, with Robyn being gone, I want to know how is that gonna fare for Giselle? Because Giselle don't have Candice to argue with. Not only does she not have Candice to argue with, but she doesn't have Robyn to lean on anymore. So how is that gonna fare for Miss Giselle in the long run? How is that gonna work? Because you know, from what I hear, somebody else leaving too. And I really feel like the other person that's going is Ashley. I think Ashley leaving. And if she is leaving, she should leave. We don't want Ashley here. She's another one that's not really showing what she got going on. She's another one that's not doing that. Seriously. Ashley ain't bringing shit. The fuck her football head ass bringing at this point. Ashley not bringing a damn thing. She ain't divorcing Michael. Michael not even filming, and he won't film. So Candice is gone. Allegedly, Robyn is gone. And I'm hearing somebody else is leaving. And I think it's Ashley. Now, I would be very surprised if Nneka is able to come back. And I know a lot of us feel like the new girls should get at least 2 seasons to show themselves. 2 seasons. Because Lasagna Richards Ross was only on the show for a good little bit. She was on the show for 2 seasons, and she's gone now. Some people feel like Nneka should come in and should stay for another season. I don't feel like Nneka should stay for another season. Nneka ain't do shit. They're like, when Nneka wasn't there, I didn't feel her presence. Like, I didn't feel her absence. Like, it's just like, okay, she's gone. Okay, she's not here. Okay. What did Nneka really do besides give us this shrine storyline with Wendy? This unnecessary beef with Wendy. Like, what did she really do? And if she comes back, what is she going to do? What's going to be the dynamic if she comes back? Like, I'm not really interested in seeing Nneka come back. Because I started off, I'm not like everybody else. Because I know that a lot of people did not want to give Nneka a chance, mainly because they saw her on pictures with Giselle and, with the crew that none of us like, like the Giselles and the Robyns and the Mias and, the Sharices of the world, that little crew that most of us don't like or can't stand to see. She was hanging out with them, and I know that a lot of folks on Twitter was already saying that they weren't fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already weren't fucking with the likes of a Nneka. They already made it up in their minds that they wasn't gonna fuck with her. I ain't do that. I don't care who you fuck with. To be quite frank with you, I don't care who you fuck with. As long as you make sense on this show and you give me a great personality or something that I can relate to or anything like that, I am absolutely A-okay with that. I really don't have a problem with that. But if you gonna sit up here and play games and do this bullshit like Nneka did, I don't want to see you on my screen. I didn't care who she was hanging with. Let's be clear, I didn't care. But she didn't give me nothing. So why does she need to come back? Now Kiana can come back. Kiana can take Candice's place. Honestly, if we're being real. I would prefer Kiana come in and hold her a flute. She's pretty. She has a great personality. She can fight. She's a businesswoman. She got it all. She got everything you need for a housewife. So why not give her that opportunity? Why not? We would love to see it. And we want to see it. So let's do that. So I don't know what they're going to do with the show moving forward. I really don't know what's going to happen. But a shakeup is needed. Just like they're doing one in Atlanta. They need to do it in Potomac. If I had it my way, the people that would probably stay in the midst of Candice and Robyn being the only 2 people that's been known to, we know Candice left on her own. We know that Robyn is allegedly fired. So let's do it like this. With them 2 gone, this is who I would keep. Karen, Wendy, Mia, and Giselle. Them 4. I would keep them. Ashley can go. She's not needed anymore. She don't even do anything. She's not needed. She's not showing us shit. She ain't doing shit. She's not needed. She can go. And NECA, she can go. She wasn't interesting. She didn't do anything worth speaking about. And that's that. I would add Kiana along. I would add her into the mix with, Karen and Giselle and Mia and Wendy. I add Kiana into there. Could a scholar maybe come back? Maybe could she come back? Because I don't think that a scholar really got a fair chance either. So can she come back too? How would y'all feel if? Because I heard that she leaving the show that she's actually on. How would y'all feel if Ashley Silver from Love and Marriage DC came over to the Real Housewives of Potomac? A lot of y'all said no. Let me tell you something. I knew exactly what I was doing when I said no. When I said her name, I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew that everybody in my chat was going to say no. Y'all was gonna say no. I knew it. That's why I said what I said. I knew it. 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 Okay, well, since y'all don't want Ashley back, let me give y'all another one. How would y'all feel if they brought back Monique Samuels? Now watch my whole chat go no, hell no, no, hell no. Watch. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. Watch. The first thing I see is absolutely not. Oh my God. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. But I don't see as many no's as I saw for Ashley Silver. I want to know why. But see, look, wait a minute. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. You playing in these YouTube streets today. Listen, I'm just asking a question. Now, when I said something about Ashley Silver, all y'all said no. There was not a yes in sight when I said something about Ashley. But when I said something about Monique, it was yeses and nos. So there is a possibility that some of y'all might want Goonie back in the fold some kind of way. What about Winter? Child, they're gonna say no to her too. They're gonna say no to her ass too. But we don't really know. I don't really know nobody in the DMV. And it's probably gonna be people that we really don't know. You know. That's what I think. Excuse me. Bring Katie back. She gotta be in her right mind though. Didn't Arena previously audition to be on RHOP? She was at a few parties on the show, specifically at Robyn's engagement party. I think both Arena and Ashley both auditioned to be on Potomac. I think they both did. Now I could see Arena on that show. I could see Arena on Potomac. I actually could see Arena on there. And please, no more appearances from Miss Bloated herself, Sharice. I'm tickled. I can't. Me too, but she might be Team Jizzy. Child. The best Waffle House worker in Bethesda needs to stay on. Now that Robyn is gone, no more Sharice. Robyn kept inviting Respucia to it. Not Respucia. Oh my God. I think Giselle will try to make Sharice a full-time cast member. Absolutely not. If that ever happened, oh my God, if that ever happened, no. Before I make my last statement about today's story, let me just say this. And please don't take what I say the wrong way. I get that some of you guys are late coming in here. I understand. I get it. But if the title of this video is talking about something else, I do not need nobody to constantly keep repeating themselves telling me about another story that's going on. I'm aware of Diddy and everything that's going on with him. But right now, I'm talking about this. Let me get one story at a time. My phone already been blowed up about Diddy already. I know, I know, I know, I know. I don't need to be reminded. I know. I will be doing a whole nother video just for Diddy. I know. Let me get this story done first, and then we can go to the next one. I know. Okay? I know. No disrespect, but I know. But, however, I'm gonna say this. Um, this show needs to shake up. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to the shake up. I'm looking forward to seeing what they are going to do, what they're gonna give, because this was probably the worst season of Potomac. Potomac never really had a bad season, really, up until now. This season was terrible, and they knew that they had to get it right. And that's really all that I got on there. So I'm pretty sure you guys are going to leave your comments down below and all that other stuff. So we're gonna get into it, but let's just say that Mia is probably going to be the new queen of Potomac. They're gonna let that girl come through and take their spot because Mia gave us some good TV last night. That whole episode really belonged to her and Kiana. Okay. So we're about to go, but before we do, make sure you guys support Bando Kane. He has a remix to his 2023 single Nasty, okay? And now he's re-releasing it with a couple of features, okay? It's featuring Tay G, Alonda, as well as the Hood Hoes. And the Hood Hoes is a group that involves Carl and Tell It. So make sure you guys pick up Bando's Nasty. It's available on April the 1st, 2024. Make sure you guys pick it up. And I heard the song in its entirety, and it's actually really, really good. So y'all really gonna love it when y'all hear it. But anyway, oops, wrong one. With that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here. Until my next video, I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye, y'all.